Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you live from Jamaica. This is where I grew up, and I just wanted to share with you a few of the plants. In this video, we'll be talking about this epidendrum or ground orchid I found growing in my parents' garden. Orchids does really well in Jamaica. They are epiphytic, which means that they grow on a tree, on dried coconut, because they tend to not need or require a lot of soil. The care for these orchids are very minimal, so they're minimalistic plants. Just put them outside to where they can get some bright light and rainwater, and they are fine. They need some feeding, but mostly in Jamaica, a lot of the plants are not fertilized. We tend to use compost or very, very light feeding, but we tend to mostly just use compost. Other than that, these plants get everything they need from the sun and also from the rain. So a ground orchid actually can also grow in soil. They grow really easily here, and they're called common orchid. Here is Epidendrum orchid, and you'll notice that is actually flowering. But I just love that color combination. It's orange with yellow and a touch of red. So these flowers are actually going over. You'll see that these are fading. We also have some more flowers down here. Look how large that is. So you'll see the plant is actually growing in dried coconut. It's a coconut husk, and it has just a piece of stick because they made a wire basket, and the coconut husk are sitting in the basket, and then the orchid was planted in the coconut husk. But you can also tell that it was under a tree. So I went ahead and I removed a lot of the leaves and cleaned up the plant. But look at the size of this orchid. And these are roots, so it's epiphytic. So these roots will cling to just about anything, like a tree, a stump. And with regular feeding, it will bloom pretty much every 2 months. You will notice that the aerial roots sprout all along the long and slender stems, and the leaves are narrow and waxy. Here is the plant when I first found it. You'll notice that the container is full of leaves and other debris. But what happened is they actually helped to feed the plant and also kept the roots cool. There are 3 reasons to love epidendrum orchids. 1, the blooms are fragrant and will perfume the air. 2, they are very easy to propagate. And 3, they require minimal care and is great for your first orchid. The flowers are not as large and impressive as the moth or the cattleya orchids, but look how vibrant the colors are. It's a beautiful reddish orange with a touch of yellow. Just really spectacular. The ideal temperature for growing epidendrum orchids is 50 degrees Fahrenheit and above. So for me in Zone 8A garden, I'll need to bring them in at the first sign of frost. For our friends in California, South Carolina, and Florida, they can easily grow theirs in their warm, humid temperature outdoors. If you are enjoying this video, please like and share, and also subscribe to the channel. Here you'll notice that the blooms tend to cluster at the end of the long stems. And with proper feeding, this plant will bloom several times throughout the year. If you are growing epidendrums, let me know how they are doing. Thank you so much for watching. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video.